And that's on. Nigga's out of his mind.
Baby, let's get a room, a room, a room, a room, a room. Hello? Oh, shit. Oh, but
Hello?
now I
Hello?
hear myself.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I think that's gonna be too loud.
Yeah, this is loud.
Yeah.
So you can turn it
Yeah.
down slightly.
Yeah. Hello. Yeah.
Today, what's up?
My fault. Yeah, you right. It's sunny out.
Come on, baby.
Oop.
It's always sunny in Philadelphia.
Philadelphia. It's always sunny, nigga.
Alright, let me turn this down.
Welcome to our humble abode, nigga.
Fellas, should we start the show?
Can we? Let's do it.
Like to?
Yes, absolutely.
Sing it if you know it, yeah. Welcome to our humble abode.
If you're white, don't say it.
Nigga.
Yeah. It's your boy Johnny King.
Akil J.
Clutch Boogie, baby.
This is
The
Woes.
Shades are back. Shades are back on.
Shades for the days.
You know what I'm saying?
What's going on, guys? How you guys doing?
I'm fantastic. Grace be to God.
We got one fantastic, one chilling. Nice.
How are you?
Cool, man.
For those
Cool.
viewers that are noticing the pop filter is off from his microphone, great job, bro.
Thanks.
This is not moving.
is
It's too much work to take the shit off, so I'm just gonna leave it. So fuck off. All right, if you guys don't like it,
trying something new.
whatever. I don't really care. But we'll get new setups and shit like that. So when that happens, then you know.
Then the setup will be set up.
You feel me?
Aha.
The pop filter, join the Patreon.
Facts.
Patreon level what?
Patreon
2? Level 2?
No level tier 1.
Oh my god,
Tier
bro.
1 for pop filter removal?
I had my mic off
Wait.
that whole time. My microphone was not on that whole time.
That's great, man. That's awesome.
Is it on now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
All right. You sure?
Yeah, it's on now.
All right. Well, let's go. What we doing, baby? Whose week is it?
It's my week. Yeah. It's my week. So today's topic, guys, what we're going to be talking about is women. Women
Oh, they're gonna hate this.
Facts.
is the topic. So I'm just going to ask a couple questions, you know,
I can see the pitchforks forming now.
Yeah.
about women.
In his direction, though.
And, in mine?
Yeah.
Wait, why
I
mine?
don't. I'll just go on with the show. I ain't catching no more bullets.
Damn, that's crazy. Well, what I'd like to know is, how have women, could be anybody. Well, actually, no. We'll do just in general. How have women in general impacted your lives? And just give me a negative way and a positive way.
How have women impacted my life
Would you like to go
positively
first?
and negatively?
Yeah.
Okay. No,
Present,
The floor is
past.
yours. No,
Doesn't
the
matter.
floor is yours.
me first. Okay.
Pussy, bro.
Women. So
It's big pussy.
in the positive way, it has helped me realize more things about myself that I should love more about myself, because things that maybe I didn't pay attention to, or maybe things that I wasn't privy to or aware of, was brought to light by, it impressing a woman. You know what I'm saying? Or women, I should say. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of things like, oh, you should do this more, or yo, this is funny when you do this, or this is great when you do that, this, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? Bro, I wasn't really much of a singer and stuff like that until I had a solo my junior year in high school. Shout out to Miss Lou. Miss Lou looked at me one day and was like,
Peace.
messing around. Yes. R.I.P. She looked at me one day and was like, you need to sing out
Sing up.
But that was like from my freshman year. She would always be like, yo, you got to do this. But like, I never tried to be on no solo shit or this, that, and the third. Junior year, she came over to me. She was like, you need to sing the solo. Made me get up in front of everybody and sing. And literally that same year, we did the talent show. Then after that talent show, I became Akil J, the singer. You know what I'm saying?
Talent show.
Because chicks was coming up to me like, I didn't know you could sing.
Prior to that, you were just Akil J, the porn star.
Wow. Actually, no.
Damn.
I wasn't. I did not have sex until my junior year.
Well.
Good old music, baby.
Look at that. Provides in many different ways.
No, it helped. It helped me realize like I was swaggier than I thought. You know what I mean? I thought more of myself than I did, I guess. And then on the negative side, I think that too much. Women are there's so many beautiful women on this planet. So many beautiful women. And, you know, to all of our beautiful women who are followers, fans, supporters, I should say, you know, I really, really appreciate you guys. But like women in general, it can have such a backhand to shit because they're so beautiful. And it's like, fuck. It's shit, y'all just a lot to look at. There's so many to look at.
Majestic.
Yeah, so many to look at. So it's like in the most positive way, it's beautiful to look at. But in the craziest way, it's like, y'all are too fire. You know what I mean? And then it gets niggas in trouble. I don't even do nothing. And it's like, nigga,
and it gets you in trouble.
I'll be getting in trouble. Like, oh, wow, you know. You see a beautiful woman walk by and it's like, you almost get dared to look.
Yeah, word.
She'll look, you know, Selene would probably look at me on some shit. Yeah. What is he gonna do? What you gonna do? And I just,
because they the first ones to look.
They the first ones to look. If you follow up,
if you see a girl that's fire, best believe the girl that you with already saw her a mile away.
I'm not. Listen, I seen her at the mall. I seen her too.
I also seen her.
I seen her too. It's
just playing it cold.
I'm not gonna say nothing though. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, honestly, I think it's the. You know, it could get niggas caught up.
Yeah.
Women could get niggas caught up.
Okay.
100%.
So the women's negative impact on you was being too fine. That was a real like, yo, what's your only flaw? I love too hard.
Nah, I'm weak.
I like, yeah, man.
I love too hard. Women's negative impact. That's a safe answer.
That was a safe. You called me a pussy, and that was a safe answer.
That's as safe as
how is that?
Get.
Really?
Yeah.
I'ma stick by it.
I know you
Yeah,
will.
I'll stick by it.
My answer is probably
That's
safe
funny.
too, but
Watch it be the safest thing.
it might be. I'll start with the negative. I feel like women have negatively impacted me because I have unfortunately had a tendency to put women above myself in very many ways that I feel like have held me back in my life.
That's tough.
Ooh, that's not safe at all, bro.
Yeah, no,
that's real.
Yeah, the
real.
pitchfork's about to be aimed at you.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah,
Like,
because they started it.
Because you're the problem, Chris.
You know, I am the problem.
I'm living my truth.
There have just been times in my life where it was like I made a choice to, instead of going to do something that 100. Well, we talked about regrets, and we can never say 100% would have benefited, but something that possibly could have benefited me. Instead of doing that, I went to go hang out with the shorty that I was dating at the time because I knew that she just wanted to spend time with me, and I wanted to spend time with her. And it's like
nice, and you wanted some cheeks. I mean, come on.
I wanted cuddles.
Oh, so we're exposing this episode.
I'm a cuddler.
All right, yo, that's crazy.
I was having this convo the other day, which is crazy, but yeah, I feel like, you know what I mean. And it used to also come, but I mean, that was a positive thing too because I also learned how insecure I was because it was like it would come from a space of like wanting to be around shorty, but also not wanting to let shorty out of my sight because I wasn't really sure I could trust what was going on.
Coming from a place of fear.
Yeah, I mean, so it was like a mixture of love and a mixture of fear, and then you wrap it all in one and realize it's not love at all. You know what I mean? You let them go and you go be happy on yourself because I don't hold nobody back. I try my hardest not to. So it's like, I think the negative on myself was realizing how much I put hanging out with a woman over handling my business about myself. When I was younger, shook that shit the fuck off. I don't date no more because I don't have time because I'm out fucking side doing my thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah.
He's outside.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Positive ways women having. Oh man, it's we could be here all day.
Oh man.
Oh man, remember that used to be my little.
Oh shit, yeah, that was your little.
You know what I mean? Little ad-libby. Yeah, bro. I mean, I think I didn't have a male teacher till like 8th grade. Like the whole first 7 years of my learning, where women helped mold me and help guide me into the light that I am now. My mom has just been amazing. My grandparents, you know what I'm saying? Like my aunts. I'm close to the men in my family. You know, my pops passed, my godfather, my uncles, all of them. I've been blessed enough to have good relationships with both the adult males and females in my life and in my family. But the women are having so many women around. It helped me understand that a lot of you niggas is lost. A lot of you niggas is sick. A lot of you niggas is nasty. A lot of you niggas need help for real. Because a lot of you niggas just spent your days being extra masculine, misogynistic pieces of shit. And you never had to see the actual impact of what you do.
Speak on it.
To the other side. So I want to say women have all my life helped me to just make decisions that didn't only impact me as a man, but impacted the world, impacted women and everything that they go through. And they taught me how to shut the fuck up and let a woman do her thing sometimes, you know what I mean? Like, I don't have to be, just because I'm a man, I don't have to be the authority on everything. I don't fucking know every fucking thing.
Speak on it.
You know what I mean? I had so many strong, especially the strong black women in my life, just sit me down and not even teach me, like sit down and teach me, but just be who they were and teach me by example.
Speak on it.
And I learned so much just from absorbing the energy of like, I bet this is how men and women coexist. This is how a man can act. This is how women act sometimes. And this is just how the world works. I learned a lot about how the world works. I'll say women impacted me on just being able to understand fully how the world works in a way where I feel like if you don't have enough women around you, you won't understand it. I just think you won't understand it.
That's tough.
When I'm here.
That's
tough.
That's fire, bro. That's a great answer, man. Shit. Damn.
What about you, Mr. King?
I got to follow up after that shit? Damn.
I'm sorry.
The fuck? That was great. I don't want to talk about this anymore.
This episode is sponsored in part by Following the Fuck Up. Something that we do here at the Woes.
Well, let's see. Stupid as hell, bro. Well, all right. So, positive way that women have impacted my life is I've only seen examples and true. I don't think it's 100. Like, I don't think unconditional love is like 100% real, you know? But the closest thing to it is what I've been able to see from women. You know, the possibility that there's really people out there, women out there, who are capable of just wholeheartedly loving you for every bit of you that you are and every essence of you, with little to no expectation of that being reciprocated. I can obviously speak on my mother. My mother, she's shown me that throughout her entire life. You know, she's given me that throughout her entire life. And even women that I've been with in the past, they've shown me that. Not all, but some have I've been blessed to have felt that, you know? And that is a blessing in and of itself, because it lets you know that there is like a possibility for real love out there. There is a real possibility for somebody to truly accept you for you and who you are, and not just want you for the things that you are or the things that you can give to them or the ways that you can make them better, you know? So I definitely say that is definitely a positive from what I've been able to see in my life. In terms of a negative, shit. There's not a lot. I'd probably say the negative is that there's a particular side to you as a man that only a woman can bring out of you. And some of those things are very, very good. Some of those things are necessary for the dynamic of your relationship. If you're in a relationship or if y'all just talking, or even if it's like platonic, like friends, family, mother, sister. But then there are also very, very bad, toxic, and like just not good sides that a woman can bring out of you. Obviously, I am a heterosexual male, so if I'm having a relationship with somebody and being intimate with somebody, it's going to be a woman. So that's the standpoint that I'm coming from. But there have been times where a woman has been able to just bring out the worst side of me or the worst part of me that had they not been there, I wouldn't have even known was there. So maybe it is a blessing because I've been able to work on it or fix it or rectify it, work through it. But having that side come out is kind of crazy sometimes because, you know, sometimes it'll have you looking in the mirror like, yo, like, the fuck?
Like, this not even you.
Like,
this
who is this person? You. Like, this is kind of crazy, you know? They really have, like, women truly have the ability to turn you into the most amazing version of yourself or the worst version of yourself, you know? One of the most important things that my dad has taught me over the years is the most important decision is who you choose to spend the rest of your life with.
Absolutely.
So
absolutely,
that goes hand in hand. You know? Shout out to the OG. Love you. But yeah, I would say that those are like my positives and negatives. Another question. How, if you can think of one specific situation, right? And if you can speak on it, how have like women influenced your decision-making process in your life? Whether if it's like career-wise, financially, physically, spiritually, or in any instance, whatever the example is, like how has it been where it's like, okay, because this person, I'm around this person so much, or I have this relationship with this person, they've influenced me enough or have enough influence in me that this decision that I'm about to make really came from this person.
You want a specific example, or you just want like just the general topic of like how has that impacted the way you think?
I was talking about a specific example, but you can give me both if you got both.
I was having this I had this conversation a lot with homies that I just feel like, I mean, at this point I've shaken it off, but like growing up, or definitely like up to the past few years, it was so bad how I would really only be motivated to go do shit if it was a shorty I was trying to get with. Like, if I'm in the crib chilling,
it's tough.
I don't care if my bag is low. I don't care if I'm in the crib doing whatever. Shorty out, nigga, I gotta go get a better job. Fuck the job I got. I gotta go get more, do more, be better. Like, women have always been the motivation to be like my highest self at all times. You know what I mean? I can't think of one specific woman that had me I definitely did have an ex. Like, when I met her, I kind of had a little bullshit job. I was working at the mall. It was cool. Met her. She was on some like, yeah, so what else would you want to do? Nigga, I became a teacher that year.
Nigga. My man said, I took the board and
wow.
passed.
Oh my God.
I took the board, nigga.
Passed.
Wow.
Yeah, that would be my example.
Damn. I mean, that's an amazing answer. Damn, you're really on a roll with this topic, bro.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Bro,
holy shit.
Nigga, one thing I do is love women.
Tough.
That's all I know.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll go. My wife, 1000%, she influences like a vast majority of everything that I do. You know what I'm saying? Like even before she became my wife, when we got together, I wanted to I knew that I wanted a future with her. And in order to have a future with someone, I needed to make sure that I was my optimal self, or I was working towards my optimal self. Now that we're married and shit like that, I literally check myself to make sure that like I'm all right for my wife. You know what I mean? Like for real, bro. If she don't say nothing to me, that literally is troubling to me. So it's like always in my head. So I'm always trying to make sure that I'm doing shit to like, it literally, I don't even care how this sounds. Like I literally just want to make sure I'm impressing that girl, bro. Yeah. So if she not saying nothing to me, then I'm clearly fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Like I swear, bro. If she don't say nothing, like, bro, we'll go to Target. You know what I'm saying? We'll go to fucking Target and I'm putting on something. It don't even got like, not even the craziest fit or whatever, but the ensemble just has to, oh, wow, you look so cute. You know what I mean? Oh, you look nice.
Yeah, sure do.
You know what I'm saying? That's it for me. If we're going to a function or whatever the fuck, and I put something on and I get nothing, I'm changing immediately. You know what I'm saying? Or if she kind of gives me even a look, like if she kind of looks up and down, like you see the fit. Yeah. You didn't even acknowledge the fit. You kind of just looked at it. Something was off. Something was wrong. So now I got to go back to the drawing board. You know what I'm saying? If I walk in and let's say I got on I'm not in the greatest shape right now. You know what I'm saying? But guess who the fuck got me? She sent me one picture.
But you're doing your thing though. I mean,
thank you. Right. Thank you. Yeah, listen, man, I'm trying, man. She sent me a picture, right? This was like maybe like a year. This is like 2021. Okay. Right? So I took her to the winery, right? To a vineyard, excuse me. I took her to a vineyard and I was sharp. I looked great. You know what I'm saying? Like I was dripped up. But then like weight wise, you know what I'm saying? Like I was probably like maybe like 10 pounds lighter than I am now or whatever. So, but it looked nice. So she was like, something simple. She was like, you looked so good here. In my head, I was like, okay, I have to go there now. I have to get there. I'm clearly shit right now. Right. I'm a piece of shit. That was like 3 weeks ago. And I'm literally in the text message like, bet I'm about to do everything in my power to make sure that I get back to that. And she's like, nah, babe, I didn't mean it like that. I'm just saying it was a great day. I'm like, nah, fuck that. I'm ugly. Bet.
And the worst part is she probably didn't mean it like that.
She didn't. But
I knew she didn't mean it like that. But
she probably did. She probably did.
There's always that thing in the back of the mind where
exactly.
It's like,
you might have. So she makes me want to like really progress and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So as much as she probably thinks that I do it for like other shit, I do it for myself, of course, but I'm a representation of her too. Yeah. You feel me? So I make sure that like I'm good. You know what I mean? Stable financially and whatever the fuck. We grinding right now, so I gotta make sure I'm all right.
Yeah.
Have you ever had that conversation with her about like
her, like let her know?
Evil in a sense?
Yeah, I've told her. I've told her. Like I'm very vocal in my relationship with her. I'm extremely vocal because of the simple fact I don't want to like leave any stone unturned. You know what I'm saying? So I'm always asking. She could be fine. And I'm literally like, you sure? You know what I mean? When it comes to like physically, you know what I mean? If we get like intimacy wise, like I want to make sure that I check off every single box, even the box that you ain't even, you thought of it 20 years ago. Mm-hmm. Not 20. You thought of it 10 years ago. You know what I'm saying? And it was like, I always wanted to try that. I ask like, yo, is there something that you want to do? Like, tell me, because I'm supposed to be that for you. Yeah. I'm supposed to do it. So I'm always just checking. I'm always just making sure, but I'm very vocal about it. You know, like you need to, I want to make sure that I leave no stone unturned. So in any regard, I'm always just asking like, yo, and she don't like it. She don't like it because
that's what I was wondering.
Yeah, nah, she don't like it, but she understands where it comes from because I literally I'm doing it for her. Like I want to please you. You know what I'm saying? My happiness is making sure that she's happy. Yeah. And when she's sad, I feel like complete shit. I feel like a failure. So I'm like, nah, nigga, I can't do that. I can't have her. That's a representation of me. If she walking around here sad or something like that, they gonna be like, are you okay? And look down and see a ring and be like, is everything all right at home? It's inevitable.
Yeah, facts.
No,
it's inevitable.
Literally.
So I need to make sure that I'm Gucci. Yeah. And this was before we even got married, but still, like, especially now more than ever, bro. So I'm on it. I don't give a fuck how it sounds. Women dictate a lot of the shit for me, bro. Like, my wife is literally no different. For real, bro.
Damn.
Niggas is out here today.
Y'all niggas really, y'all got some answers today,
on,
man. Y'all really coming with it, bro.
Come on, bro.
Y'all like coming with it. That's fire. That's fire.
Hey, yo.
What?
Yeah, that was crazy. That was crazy. Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
But I don't want to hear from you.
Yeah. That was wicked.
That was crazy.
That was wicked. Yeah.
Okay.
Shameful.
I would say that.
I heard it.
Oh yeah, it's time.
Well,
lightning round time.
Yeah, it's lightning round. Who's going?
I'll go first.
You can go.
Yeah, I'll go first.
You can go.
I don't think this is too controversial, but very split community. I personally think that at this point, now, it's okay to admit that LeBron James is the greatest basketball player of all time. It's okay. Like it's all right.
You can come home.
It's
I get it.
Come on, like it's all right.
Yeah.
Right?
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Real fast. It's kind of whatever. Is he the greatest athlete?
Last time these niggas told me I explained my lightning round too fucking much.
Yeah, you did.
If you want to answer it, go ahead. I just want to,
because that's the real lightning round one.
No. You are allowed to answer whatever you want.
I'm just saying.
Niggas, that last time,
because I know what my answer is.
I was told I explained too much.
I know what my answer is.
You have full. You know what I mean?
Come on home, bro. Let them know. Let them know how you feel, bro. What?
You could save it for Patreon, or you could just do it right now. It's up to you. You have full autonomy over your body.
Yeah, we're planning a Patreon.
You know what? I'm gonna save it for Patreon. So when it starts, like at the end of this episode, we gotta roll. I'll answer.
All right.
Say that.
But yeah, lightning round over. LeBron James is the greatest basketball player of all time, and on top of that, that's who I choose. But if he wins another ring, undisputed. Like there's no more possibility of a conversation.
I get you.
One more chip, that's it.
Okay. All right. I got you.
Okay.
But yeah, so
leave it alone.
I forgot my own question. Shit. What is a decision? Yes, decision. I'd probably say that anytime that I've started a self-improvement journey,
a sabbatical,
or just like
I'm the greatest nigga of all time,
making myself into like a cocoon for like 6 months or longer, has been because of a woman, has been because of a breakup, has been because of something that was detrimental to my health, physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. So just kind of, and that it's annoying because it's like we should always be striving to be the best men that we could be for ourselves, for our family, for our women, for our future kids. You clutch for your current kids. But I never really had that mentality up until I'd probably say pretty recently, honestly, maybe since March, April. where I kind of just made the decision where I was like, yo, like, it doesn't matter who I'm with, what I'm doing, where I am. I will always show up for me, be the best version of myself, because the next person that I'm with deserves that. You know what I mean? You deserve to be with the best version of your significant other, and vice versa. You know, you also deserve that as well for yourself. So I feel like for any of y'all out there that are going through, whether if it's a breakup or like a distressful, like emotional era in your life, do it for you, man. You know what I mean? Eventually, cut off.
Cut.
Break.
Did you hit space?
We on.
And we're back.
If anybody out there is going through a really tough time, you're going through an era in your life where you feel lonely, or you feel like, whether if it's like a relationship that's over now, or a friendship that's over, or any kind of relationship that you might have, more in particular, like with a woman though, the next person that you decide to be, who you decide to become, let it be because you genuinely want to be that person. It's okay to be, thank you. It's okay to be better. At the end of the day, like us as men, we do everything because of women. There's instinctually, biologically, like we do everything for women. But you can take it a level deeper than that, though. It doesn't just have to be surface level where I'm going to do everything that I can to find the baddest girl, wife her up, and this, that, and the third, and my life is good. It's not all about that. There are levels to this. So you can take it a level deeper to make it be like, whichever beautiful, amazing woman comes into my life or out of it, I'm good regardless. I'll be okay. Get to that point for yourself. And once you're all right, the rest will come. Everything will fall into place for you. And that sounds as cliche as fuck, but it's the truth. Get right with yourself. Get right with everybody else. So that was me. Let's see. What was another question that I had? I feel like when it comes to women, right? We all tread very lightly, you know? Because it's a very sensitive topic. It's the fucking woes, I'm not gonna lie.
Come on, baby. I'm here
Speak
to
on it. Okay.
It's the fucking woes.
I don't tread shit. No,
Okay.
you
know what I mean? So I want to know, when it comes to like,
I don't like this. I don't like
I'm here.
Nah.
The chuckle is out.
No, because
I started up. I'm on gas.
all right, where are we mentally when it comes to the things that I guess society has deemed inappropriate for men to talk about when it comes to women? So whether if it's like abortion, whether if it's like women's rights, whether if it's women's pay, whether if it's like all these things that like it seems like it's not really appropriate for us to talk about. Where are y'all at? Like, y'all allies? Are you guys like rah? Like, are you more of like on the seemingly conservative side where it's like, listen, I think everything should really be a conversation. I don't think everything's just so clear cut,
black and white.
You know what I mean? Everything's kind of like on a spectrum type shit. Yeah.
I mean, I do think everything is on a spectrum. I think everything should be a conversation, but I think conversations about women's rights, about abortions, about certain things where clearly the women and the females and the the ladies are like, it's more about them. I think that how they feel needs to be the primary. I think that my feelings are not to overshadow women's feelings on women's subjects, but I definitely do think it's important to be a part of the conversation because it's perspectives. You need to have all different perspectives to make a choice. You don't need to have all different perspectives to accommodate all different perspectives, but you need to have all different perspectives to at least make the choice that most benefits the most people. And if that in a sense, is me shutting the fuck up and listening sometimes, then I'm gonna shut the fuck up and listen. If it's me using my platform to use my voice and speak up, then I'm using my platform to use my voice and speak up. I sit around and I really talk to women. I really listen to women. I really like understand, or try to. I won't say I 100% understand anything. I'm always trying to learn. I'm always trying to figure out more. But I always, at the very least, try to understand what is it that women are actually feeling and are actually asking for on the topics that we're discussing on abortion rights, on, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, abortion specifically, shit, brother, whether you want it or not, it ain't up to you no more. I'm sorry. Sorry. It's not your choice at that point. Like, you know what I mean? That's a hard pill to swallow, and it is unfair, and it definitely does suck, but at the end of the day, it is what it is, and I'm not going against it. At the end of the day, I get a shorty pregnant, no matter what I want to do, it's up to her. I don't care. It's up to her. Even if it makes me uncomfortable, even if I'm upset with it, I'm not upset with her because it's her choice at the end of the day. When it comes to women's rights, when it comes to getting paid and all of that shit, like, there are so many things that, however it was back in the day, I you know what I mean, you're supposed to learn your history so you don't repeat it. I didn't learn my history. I don't give a fuck how it was back in the day. But however it was back in the day, maybe it worked that way for whatever reason it worked. Cool. In today's time, there's no reason why you should be making more than anybody else other than the specific skills you have for the job, other than the qualifications you have to do the job. Other than that, why is there the black man should be making as much as the white man, should be making as much as the Spanish lady, should be making as much as the Asian man? If we're all doing the same fucking job in the room, all of these women, all of these men, everybody in this room should be getting the same amount of money, same amount of opportunities, same amount of looks. Like, all of the whole, whatever it is, whatever the argument is stupid to me. I don't understand it. But I also sit around and listen to the women on it, and I just follow their lead. Like, so I'm an ally for women's rights, but I'm an ally in the sense of, like, I'm just an armed gun. Point me where you need to point me, and I'm gonna shoot. Let it go. I'm with whatever. Because at the end of the day, nobody can do it alone. America has allies out in the world when they fight wars and shit. You can't do anything alone. The women are half the population. I get that. They still can't do it alone. They still need men to help them get where they're going. And that's not a way to say, yeah, bitches, y'all can't do it without me. It's like, no, nigga, that means yes.
No, it's just the reality. Like, we all got to work together.
You know what I mean? We have to work together. And that's more of telling the men to get the fuck off your high horses and get outside and help the women because they need our help. So why are we not helping them? Mm-hmm. That's how I feel about shit.
Clutches.
Yeah, nah, you really got that.
Yeah, you really talk about women and I'm going to come alive, baby.
Yeah.
Really on.
I like that. I like that.
All right.
Oh, man. I've always deemed myself as an ally, and I will always be an ally. I do, much to his point, there's a lot of shit that are like conversation thing. Not everything is so black and white or whatever, but just naturally, I'm a person that looks at all sides regardless before I can make a decision. So obviously, depending on what topic we're talking about, you know what I'm saying? Some things are more sensitive than others, you know what I mean? But like, first and foremost, I'm always an ally, you know what I'm saying? So the things that he was referring to, these are just like societal issues, you know what I mean? Where they try to keep women down and the shit in so many things. Like, in that regard, I'm on their side where it's like that shouldn't be the case. So to your point, you know what I mean? But then there's other like facets, just like differences between men and women, or like hardships or traumas and everything like that. That's a different conversation. You know what I'm saying? I'm still an ally, but as I said, I like to look at things on both sides. You know what I'm saying? So, did I answer the question, or do I have to go further in? No, I'm definitely an ally, and shit like that. But
okay,
yeah, there's something that I do want to say.
Put the gas.
What is it? Is it free Tory Lanez? Is that?
No, it's nothing like that.
You an ally talking about some free Tory Lanez.
But look, I'll be honest. If you take a situation like that, or whatever, if the evidence is one way and the shit goes another, I'm not an idiot. You know what I'm saying? I'm not an idiot. Now I also just wasn't in the courtroom. So there were things that probably wasn't brought up. There were probably things that wasn't said. There were probably a whole bunch of variables. Yeah. But to the public that was announced. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I don't have an issue in saying like, oh shit, seems a little sus. Seems a little sus. And there's nothing wrong with it. That doesn't make me any less of a supporter. It just, that's the problem. That right there, that's where it's like circumstantial. That's where it's situational. Because I should be allowed to have that type of an opinion where it's like, if something don't look like,
look right.
If the sky is blue and you telling me that it's red, but I can clearly see that it's blue, like, why do I have to get in trouble?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Why do I have to get in trouble because my views are not of yours?
Yeah.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? Not saying that what happened was wrong, though. Not saying that, maybe you colorblind. I'm not saying nothing.
Right.
I'm just saying my reality is if I look up and I see blue.
Right. And you saying it's red. That's
and
cool.
you saying it's red, it's like, oh, shit.
I
don't know what the fuck.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, and there's nothing wrong with that.
No, yeah, I agree.
So I do think it's also like circumstantial and shit like that too.
Got you.
But that's what we were saying, just about conversations. Like, it's about different perspectives and conversations.
Yeah.
I think it's definitely just a conversation.
Because I like a lot of things where you'll say where it'll be pinned on a man right out the gate when it doesn't necessarily, like, it might not necessarily be all the man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, if a guy cheats, this is another example. If a guy cheats, right, they're in the wrong off the bat. However, what happens if there was something wrong at home? So when there's something that is said, or like I come to you and you're telling me like, yo, bro, but shit wasn't right. Shit wasn't this, shit wasn't that, da-da-da-da-da. And you're telling me all of these things and they do match up. Yeah. Why am I going to flame you, bro? Like, you have feelings too. Yeah. But also, me being an ally, I'm going to be like, well, damn, like, have a conversation or something like that with the shorty. Like, why didn't we just leave? Why didn't you just leave, bro? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could have just avoided all of that shit. Right. But it doesn't mean that you're an asshole right out the gate unless you just was on some asshole shit.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? But I've always, there's 3 sides to every story. Or, you know what I'm saying?
It's like you said,
everything is not black and white, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
So, yeah.
Okay. I would say I'm definitely an ally, like 100%.
Yo, imagine a nigga being like,
imagine like, yeah, fuck it.
Yeah, like whoa, brother.
Nah, fuck these bitches is crazy.
Yeah, it's like, wow, and the B word, right?
I'm definitely an ally. I definitely think that women should deserve equal pay in all aspects. Even in like sports and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's crazy. I didn't know about the WNBA thing.
Regardless, if like men's sports do get like the majority of like the revenue and the viewer share and stuff like that, like these women work hard, just as hard, put in just as many hours. Mm-hmm.
And them games be entertaining as fuck.
Exactly. It's still basketball. It's still, you know what I'm saying? Like, even like with the World Cup, you know what I mean? I think the women's team, they finally like reached an agreement or something like that where they'll get equal pay as the men's.
Good.
In the USA Soccer's. Yeah.
Good.
Good. So yeah, like I definitely am an ally in like.
Oh shit.
So no,
I didn't like that. Yep.
Because I'm trying to think of how to say this. In almost every sense, you know what I'm saying? Almost. Abortion, yes, it is the woman's choice at the end of the day. Like, I do wish it could be more of a conversation, just because I know that there are a lot of genuinely good men out there who like probably would want to be a father, or who would want to actually take care of the child if you don't want to, or like, and that option is like kind of just null and void at that point. You know what I'm saying? So I remember I had a conversation with some dude at my job one time, and he was telling me about like a situation similar to that happened. I felt fucking bad. I was like, damn, bro. Like, I never heard somebody like
voice
that when it came to abortion. You know what I'm saying? Like a man saying, "Hey, I really wish like I could have just had the baby, whether she like didn't want anything to do with it or not. Still my kid. I wanted to take care of him. I wanted to raise him or her or whatever it would have been, you know." So that was tough. So that kind of like shifted my mindset in some kind of way. The only thing that I don't really agree with is like this whole like men ain't shit movement that like.
Yeah, that's another. Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it's so.
Hell yeah.
It's so ass. Like, and Twitter's like fucking notorious for
place, man.
like that's the place for that movement, bro. That's the place where it's like, oh, men ain't shit, men ain't this, men ain't that. Oh, if your man not paying for your bills, if your man not doing this, that, and the third. It's just like
stupid.
so much like toxic
Behavior.
culture behavior. Like it's just so stupid. You know what I'm saying? Like back to what Clutch was saying, like we all need each other at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? Like it should be a team effort. No one person should be more important, and no one person should be more entitled than the other. You know what I'm saying? You guys should just be there for each other and be there together. So this whole like toxic ass like men ain't shit, men this, men that, like I don't really fuck with that.
It's tough.
You know, it's just trash.
Yeah, that's true.
And I don't think that comes from like just
bad place.
to like clarify on this. I don't think it comes from like good women who are just like putting that out there. Like there are, unfortunately, in every movement, there are bad apples, quote unquote, that like will use that to exploit whatever kind of gains that they're trying to gain. Because I do think that the majority of women, heterosexual women, just want a good man. You know, just want a man who's going to take care of them, who's going to love them, who's going to support them, who's going to be there for them. I think that's the majority. But unfortunately, there is a minority in there where it's just like a lot of shit talking, a lot of this and a lot of that, you know. But yeah, that's my stance on it. Last question. Has there ever been a time where like a woman got you in trouble and had you like
Yes.
reevaluating like your life, like reevaluating yourself, like as a man, where you're just like, damn. Whether if it's your fault or their fault, but it's like you, like something happened to you, and it just made you be like, either I can't do this no more, I can't move like this, I can't something.
Akil, you go for it. Because I don't know. Got me in trouble. I don't know if I've ever really gotten in trouble in it. Like, what do you mean by got me in trouble?
Whether if you got in trouble in a relationship, got in trouble like with your parents, like some kind of like a...
Like, did I have a shorty and some other shorty got me in trouble with my shorty type shit?
I mean, that could be an example.
Oh, shit.
It's tough.
That could be an example.
It's tough, bro.
Hey,
I think that's not the only example, though.
No, I know, but I'm just...
There's so many other things that you can say.
I just want to hear y'all examples so I have more of an understanding of where I should be thinking. Because I don't know. I don't really... Go ahead, Quelly. Because I feel like you got something you want to say.
I do, but I'm not saying it. Like that one is tough.
Bro, we at like
That
48. We 48 in. You can do this.
That was tough. No. To where a woman did something, woman impacted me, and I was like to a point where I was like, damn, that's crazy.
Damn, that's crazy, yeah.
That's crazy. Shit. I'm not going.
Yeah, I'll go first.
Hit the gas.
I'll go
All
first.
right, fuck it. I mean, it was many moons ago.
Okay.
It was many moons ago.
Hit the gas.
This is before Saletti. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to throw that out there. Before Saletti.
Nah, BS is crazy.
Yeah,
Before Seleni?
yeah, facts.
Yeah, this happens
Yeah.
BS.
BS.
Before Seleni.
BS.
1990 BS.
Yeah. So, so I never thought that I would see the day where I would get intimate on a phone call, right? Like phone sex?
Oh.
Right?
Oh.
But like to a point where the phone sex was like, all right, now it was like, it was like FaceTime shit like that.
Yeah.
To a point where like, niggas are like on it. Like I'm basically like fucking. You know what I'm saying? Like,
The phone?
No, like we're literally like fucking. So obviously like you're like masturbating and doing all that shit, right? You know what I'm saying? But it's FaceTime, right? So obviously you talk shit over the phone or whatever the case is, but like I went we went all the way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Where like both came. I've never done that to a point where like I'm literally like, oh shit, gone, done, kaputs. Okay. And after the phone call, I literally went, cleaned myself up and said, wow, did I really just
Nah, the wow is hilarious.
Did that really just happen? Am I that that was weird for me. I've never done that before. So the part where it happened and like I came and it was almost like, a satisfactory thing. Like it both of us were very happy. And then after the phone call, I looked at myself in the mirror and said, what did I just do? That was a part where I've never even talked shit to somebody over the phone before.
Yeah.
I've never done it because imagine she's like, what else are you gonna do? I'm supposed to whip my shit out and start doing it again after I felt like such a complete failure beforehand. I think that was it for me.
Okay.
That was a really embarrassing thing for me because I'm not gonna lie.
Phone sex is embarrassing? That's not embarrassing.
Nigga, I fucking juiced on the phone.
You got your shit on your phone. Oh, that's disgusting. This brother needs
No, I'm saying like
He said, let
you
me see
might
your
as
face.
well nigga, you might as well
Let me see your
bro.
face. Let me see your face.
Oh my God. I don't even know what button to
Nigga
press.
drop loads on it.
This episode is sponsored in part by Make 'em Say,
Yo, nah, that shit's tough, bro. Like, I'm sorry, bro. I've never had phone sex ever again after that, bro.
That was funny as hell.
Had phone sex last night.
Okay. Oh, yeah?
See, you're dirty, yeah.
Look at that, man. You're just on a roll, man.
What works for people, what works for some, don't work for others, bro.
Different strokes, literally.
Different.
That shit is crazy.
Okay. Yeah.
I would like to hear your example because
Yeah. Nah,
because the trouble part is still throwing me.
definitely, this is a long time ago.
Yes.
This is like,
Yeah, is it before?
was this before Seleni? Before Seleni? Yeah, we can just use that. That's the new timestamp, guys.
Yeah,
BS.
BS.
Before
BS.
Seleni.
Yes, yeah.
BS and AS. This was before Seleni, yeah. So this was
so it's BS.
this was like circa 2011 BS.
Okay.
Yeah, 2011.
Oh, but that's like right before.
That was like
Yeah,
right before.
yeah.
So I was fucking with this girl one time. And I guess she just wanted to spend like the whole summer with me, right? And I used to work at the mall at the time. And she was like, like I have a lot of money and stuff. And I was like, oh, all right, cool. Like that's good to know. She was like, yeah, and I feel like I don't really get to see you. I wasn't even working too crazy. I probably was working like 4 days a week, you know? But I'd be with y'all.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We was like heavy into the music shit, trying to like get that shit up and running and doing all these other things, right? And she was like, quit your job. And I was like,
Ain't no fucking way. Ain't no fucking way.
I was like, what?
No way.
She's like, yeah. She's like, yeah, I want to spend the whole summer with you. I got you. Quit your job.
Bless
and I was
you.
like, okay.
You had a sugar mama, bro?
Nah, I wasn't like a sugar mama or nothing like that. Nah.
Yes.
Kudos, bro.
But yeah, yo,
It
yes.
sound like trouble.
Yeah, that don't sound like no
Bro.
trouble.
Nah, she
I know
was,
as a man, you probably
No,
sitting there
exactly,
like, wow, I
yeah.
can't provide.
no, to me.
Fuck that.
Nigga, you an ally.
Word.
Nah, that was just crazy though, cause like she really convinced me to quit my job. I quit
And
my
you
job,
did.
and we had a great summer. I was broke as hell after that though.
You had to go look for
I
something.
had to go look for something. You know what I mean?
That's a good story.
Yeah.
I can't give
Specifics.
on this because I haven't come to grips with this story all the way. But when it rains, it does.
Was that?
Yeah, it was.
If you have a, I'm gonna go.
Oh shit.
If you have a BBL and your hips do not match, throw the whole ass away. You look bad. It doesn't look good. Niggas are lying to you.
Throw the whole ass.
Throw the
away.
whole
looks
ass
bad.
away. It's bad. If the thighs don't match, the hips don't match, it does not look good.
If the thighs don't match and you look like an ant, bro,
It don't work for you. It
it's
don't
a
work.
bug's life.
And I'll take it a step further. I think you have mental problems if you think that it looks good.
Oh shit.
I ain't even mad at that, bro.
I mean,
Because there be some shit that I be.
is a mental.
I think you have a problem. I'll say it. I think you have a genuine problem.
Well, with these last 5 minutes, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna give you my example of trouble without giving specifics. Like I said, I just used to put women over myself a lot at times, and there was one business opportunity that I had like maybe 15 years ago, and I was just cooking with my field at the time, and instead of going out to spend the night, you know what I mean? It was like nightlife thing, so it's like to do deals back in the day, you had to be in the club. I know that sounds like, oh, such hard work, he's out having a good time, but literally in the nightlife industry, in the music and the arts and you know what I mean, the camera, all of this like creative field, a lot of deals get done over food, over dinner, over drinks type shit.
Over strip clubs.
Over strip clubs. It's just the reality. So it was just one night where it was a lot of people, a lot of very heavy names that I will not name, that were looking forward to seeing me, and I just chose not to go because I wanted to kick it in my own home with my own shorty who I've been dating for like a year already.
That's
It wasn't
tough.
a new. It wasn't
Damn,
like no new
dude.
ass.
Yeah, that's
It
tough.
wasn't- It was. And to this day, I set me back. I
Yeah,
know
that's
that shit
tough.
Set me back.
That's
I know
tough.
that shit set me back. I know that shit set me back. But you know, before we get out of here, we're just gonna double up on the lightnings.
Let's go.
I got two I want to get off, and I'll let you niggas choose. Do I do door A or door B?
Door A.
I say door A.
Door A is the door that lets you know there has not been a good rapper since the Drake Cole Meek era.
I mean,
Damn.
Wait, are you wrong?
Male, female, whatever you want to do, except for Tierra Whack. Tierra Whack is my exception.
Wow.
Damn.
I mean,
I'm doubling up. I don't care. I'm in that kind of mood.
shit.
Yeah.
You R&B niggas need to get back to making these fucking ballads. That goes for the men and the women. I'm tired of hearing that men and shit, bitches and shit. You cheating on her, you can fuck. I don't care who you can fuck. Who can you love? Who can you run to?
Hey, who do you
Who
love?
can you run to? Yeah. Yeah.
We gonna get some points across today.
Yeah. No, I like that.
All right.
I like that. That's a good double up. That's a good double up. That's a good double up. Well, I mean,
Well, yeah, nah, that's all I got for today, fellas. That's the topic.
Clutch, any
Anybody else got
final
anything?
words?
Nah, Brody, that's shit.
Yeah, we unpacked a lot.
All right. Well, hey,
We did. Oh, wait. I'm sorry. Final word. Although we understand that everyone's not going to agree, we don't agree with anything, listen to the women. The women need our help, fellas. Listen to the women. Pay more attention to the women. The women that are actually realistically asking for our help, listen to them, hear them out. They need us. We need them. Let's
Yeah.
figure it the fuck out.
I'll add on to that. Women should also listen to their men.
100%.
It works so much better when it's fluid. It works so much better and it's so much healthier when two people understand each other.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So work hard at understanding, you know what I mean, each other, whether if it's a platonic relationship or you know, boyfriend, girlfriend, fiancés, marriage, whatever. Work hard at the relationships that you guys want to have.
Amen. It's your boy Johnny King.
It's your motherfucking boy Akil J.
And my mic was off earlier, but it's clutch fucking boogie, baby.
And this is
The motherfucking Woes.
Rosander. This is called Pressed on Me. And we out
Oh,
here.
all right. Yeah, let me hear that. Shout out to my boy, Ro.
We can get it poppin'. You're the trending topic. Oh yeah, more than just an option. Treat you like an angel when I'm sliding in you. See your body pressing on the wall. Once I slide you out them drawers, you crawl over to me. Grinding slowly, go crazy. I'ma have you on your knees looking, sliding on your tongue.